reached the longest night of the year, the winter solstice. This event has long been acknowledged by cultures around the world as a representation of the balance between light and dark, yin and yang, fire and ice. As the earth rests in quiet hibernation, we too are invited to pause and reflect on the inner workings of our soul. Let us celebrate this turning inward with a guided meditation together. Finding a comfortable position, sitting or lying down, be sure you feel supported by and connected to the earth. Make sure that you are warm enough to rest here for the next 10 to 20 minutes, and give yourself permission to adjust at any time if you need to. Please remember that you are responsible for your own comfort. Let's begin. When you're ready, visualize a sacred outdoor space at night, a sanctuary you create in your mind where you feel safe and secure outside in nature. Imagine that it is very dark and you can see the sparkling stars in the heavens above, piercing through the velvety black sky. You are sitting in front of a fire which glows against the fresh, white blanket of snow beneath you. The fire before you crackles and dances in the silence of the night, and you can smell the burning embers of the wood. This fire represents transformation, a clearing of old, stagnant energy, and rebirth of the new. Imagine that although the air around you is crisp and cold, your body is comfortably warm. You can feel the cold air entering and exiting your nostrils as you breathe, refreshing your lungs with each breath. And from where you sit, you can see a path lit with luminaries leading off into the distance. As you sit here by the fire, you can hear the following words from deep within your heart. For millennia, people have held festivities at this time of year to celebrate the end of the dark time and a return to the light. The Earth's orbit, coming closer again to the sun, has long provided our ancestors comfort as they venture into the harsh winter, trusting that the light would once again return with spring. During this time, we are called to settle into the exquisite darkness, to hibernate, rest, and restore. We are invited to turn inward and face the darkness of our own lives and in the world around us. We only know darkness because of its contrast with that of light. This relationship of yin and yang keeps the natural world and us in balance. In the darkness, there is always a glimmer of light. We can feel this light in the fire that we sit beside as we are warmed by its energy. We are called at this time to wait, to hope, and to trust in new beginnings. Now, imagine that you stand and begin to walk toward the luminaries lit on the path beside you. It is dark all around you, except for the path, which is lit by the shimmering light from the luminaries you follow. This path is leading you to a sacred space. Above you in the clear night sky sparkle millions of tiny glittering stars, and you can feel the presence of the divine with every step you take. As you walk, you notice the rhythm of your breath flowing in and out, bringing life force energy to your body. And although you see your breath in the cold winter air, you are warmed deep within with prana. As you walk slowly through the snow, allow yourself to reflect on the following words. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Mahatma Gandhi. As you walk along the path, consider where you have experienced light and darkness during this season. Recall those times now with gratitude for the gifts and the lessons you've received. The answers you seek never come when the mind is busy. They come when the mind is still. Leon Brown. As we enter into this season of exquisite darkness, a time of hibernation for plants, trees, and animals, what needs to settle and rest within you? As you walk, you come to realize the path of luminaries has led you back to your sacred space by the fire. But now, this space looks different, new in some way. Imagine that you return to your seat by the fire and softly close your eyes. You can feel the warmth of the fire against the coolness of your face and body. And from deep within, the following questions arise. What part of your life is ready to receive rest? What needs to hibernate? What needs to be surrounded by exquisite darkness, planted deep within the earth, in order to be released, to ride out the winter, and maybe in the spring come back to you in a new way? Imagine planting these things deep within the ground beneath you, leaving the seeds behind and waiting patiently for them to bloom when spring returns. What parts of your life are ready for transformation? What are you willing to let go of, placing it lovingly into the fires of life to be released, transformed, lightened, and carried on the wind to places unknown. Imagine opening your eyes and carefully laying these things into the fire before you, watching as they burn, transform into ash, and float away on the gentle winter breeze, leaving you lighter and freer for the next chapter of your life. From the rising of the midwinter moon, may darkness and light dance together. On this night, we ask for the following. Release me from anger and deliver words of gentleness. Release me from rushing and remind me to practice attentiveness. Release me from to-do lists and remind me to savor the moment. Release me from resenting the darkened sky and remind me to gaze at the twinkling stars. Release me from tradition as habit and remind me to reflect on joyful memories. Release me from ignoring the hungry and remind me to feed others with love. Release me from walking past those in the cold and remind me to share what I have in abundance. Release me from grasping for more and invite me to sit with nothingness. Whenever you begin to feel ready, please allow your breath to deepen. Feeling your breath bring you back into awareness of your body and into this time and place. You may begin to invite gentle movements, slowly allowing yourself to come back with compassion and attentiveness. There is no rush to do this. If you are lying down, slowly allow yourself to roll onto one side. Pressing into your hands, gently come up to a seated position. With your eyes closed, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly, and feel your breath moving fluidly in and out. With gratitude for the balance between light and dark, for this journey and the seeds we've planted, and all of the things we've released in preparation for the new year. May your life be filled with peace